Good day, and welcome to What's Trendee. I'm Wilma Turner-Newsome, here to bring you the latest headlines, because apparently, someone has to keep track of the chaos. Tonight, we dive into the world of federal layoffs, where getting fired is just the start of the fun. Also coming up, confusion, bureaucracy, and a masterclass in government runarounds. Before we get into our story, let's have a word from Wendy Tankard, our social media correspondent. Wendy.
Thanks, Wilma. Thank you for watching What's Trendee. We're growing and we want to continue to provide you the truth with a side of humor. So, do us a favor and click that subscribe button. Thanks. Back to you, Wilma. Thanks, Wendy. Let's get right to our top story. If you thought losing your job was the worst part, think again. For federal workers recently laid off, the real challenge is figuring out if they're actually unemployed, or just stuck in a never-ending game of who's on first. Take Martin Bash from Ohio. He was fired in February, but the government kept sending him paychecks. Sounds like a dream, right? Not so much when you're trying to apply for unemployment and can't even prove you're jobless. Bash, like many others, found himself in a bureaucratic limbo, with agencies and courts playing hot potato with their employment status. And it's not just Martin. Sarah Garman, formerly of the IRS, got caught in a loop between her agency and her insurance carrier, each one telling her to call the other. Erin Chakowski from Housing and Urban Development spent so much time untangling paperwork, she barely had time to process her own firing. Yvonne Robertson at the General Services Administration had to research her own rights, because apparently, do it yourself is the new government motto. Calls and emails? Ignored. Answers? Elusive. Relief? Only if you count being put on paid leave while the courts figure it out. It's the bureaucratic Olympics, and everyone's a loser. So, if you're keeping score at home, getting fired from the federal government is less of an exit and more of a choose-your-own adventure, except every page leads to more paperwork. That's all for tonight's episode of What's Trendee. Stay tuned for more updates, assuming we can get anyone to answer our emails. I'm Wilma Turner-Newsome, thanking you for watching and reminding you, in government, nothing is ever simple. Good night. Next up is Waylon Timmons, our news and media correspondent. Waylon.
Thanks, Wilma. Ah yes, just another day in the magical land of federal employment, where losing your job is merely the opening act in a tragicomic saga of confusion, contradiction, and Kafka-level paperwork. For the average American, this mess is a glowing reminder that if the government can't even figure out who's fired and who's still on payroll, they probably shouldn't be trusted to run a lemonade stand, let alone manage your healthcare, taxes, or national security. Meanwhile, laid-off workers are forced to moonlight as their own HR reps, legal counsel, and private investigators just to get a straight answer. But hey, who needs job security when you've got endless call transfers, unanswered emails, and the thrilling suspense of not knowing whether you're getting paid or penalized? Bureaucracy at its finest, folks, serving the people, one mismanaged layoff at a time. This has been Waylon Timmons, reporting for What's Trendee. Thanks for watching and have a great day.